Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Puts up a 3, and McLaughlin gets it to go. McLaughlin's got 9 points now in the quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Timberwolves trail by 5. This one for 3. McLaughlin, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's James. LeBron going to work inside.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Here's Milton. And there's another one for the Timberwolves. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's James. Good, nice job down low. LeBron's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
Really, that's his specialty right there, finding that angle and then going hard to the rim.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Please welcome to the floor, the Lakers high squad. Let them be.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Christian Wood. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Austin Reeves is checked in for Reddish. And it's Russell in for Gabe Vincent. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Shake Milton. McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 7-point differential. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Towns.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
And here is Hachimura. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Davis, the pass to Hachimura. Over Anderson. Again, Los Angeles.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Conley with the 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Russell with a wide-open look. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Russell's got 5 points so far.
And, you know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
Another miss by Conley.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Davis. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Conley for three. Again, Conley missing.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Davis, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch. Shooting two.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the half. Can they get it? And it's Michael Conley with the three. Conley's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves. Russell with it. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Davis. Stolen by McDaniels. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this.
And prepare for Red Panda.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Chet Holmgren's basically positionless. He handles the ball, he shoots like a guard, he has the versatility of a forward. He's about 7 feet something? I don't know, man. This guy has the length of a center.
Just got to get out the way and let him go to work, just like me.
Shifting focus now to that first half we just watched. A grueling game so far for the Timberwolves.
Wow, they're getting destroyed on the glass. They're lucky this deficit isn't larger, actually, but it will become larger if they don't put forth a better effort.
I am sure Coach is harping on that exact point even as we speak. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And once
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The 2 biggest concerns with 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. And Davis puts it in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Down by 12. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Now here's LeBron. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Reeves. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Towns gets it to go.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
Lakers leading by 7. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft card, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year 1 in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
Got that one up quick. Conley's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from 3-point land in the ball game. Pass to Davis. Launches it. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Conley for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's LeBron. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 12-point Laker lead.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Fires away from outside. That shot, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Timeout call for Minnesota. And give a big round of applause, your Lakers dance team.
Vincent, he's checked in for the Lakers. Minnesota also with the sub. Anderson's checked in.
Once again, let's hear it for your Lakers youth dance team.
Timberwolves trail by 14. And here's Conley outside. Lakers with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline report.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Gobert with the block. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Now, well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You look at Vanderbilt, he's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities on All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Here on your Lakers Hype Squad, let me hear you right now.
Take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Anthony Edwards. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Passes it to Vanderbilt. Back to Vincent. Lakers passing it around. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 6. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. Plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Lakers. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. LeBron is in the front court alongside Hachimura. Gabe Vincent is out there with Reddish. And it's Wood in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Timberwolves shooting 40% from the field. Here's McLaughlin. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And they double up James. Pops in the layup for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And Minnesota has possession. Here's McLaughlin. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Lakers leading by 23. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Here's Wood. LeBron left side. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Wood. There's the pass to Vincent. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To end the run, and McLaughlin gets it to go. McLaughlin's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
With the teardrop, and James with the layup.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
And so it's Minnesota with it after Rui Hachimura gets his shot to go from deep.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Now, here's Reddish. Vincent, 2 points. That one goes.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand. I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
That one goes. Count it.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Davis.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the three by the Lakers. 1:06 left in the game. Here's James. He can't get it to go. Timberwolves shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And McLaughlin gets it to go.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Vincent. That one drops for him.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So it's the Timberwolves now. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McLaughlin. And another three for Minnesota.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Here's James. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
You think LeBron is bothered by that contact? Absolutely not. No way.
Anderson can't get it to go. It's James atop the key. Shoots the three. And another three for the Lakers.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And they secure their place in the West semifinals, Greg, of this in-season tournament.
And this is where the profile of the competition goes to another level, right? 4 teams left with a shot at the cup.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. LeBron, the last game for a little while. As a team, how do you approach the break?
Well, we got a couple of days off, but everyone needs to stay in tune. Even though we're not going to be on our feet or on the basketball court, everyone needs to continue to just, work your mind, work your body as well, and, get ready for practice.
Well, I'm sure you're going to enjoy that time off anyway, man. Congrats on this win. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game.